Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 8th of April. So today, Mercury makes a sextile to Mars. So this energy can help us to focus on being more productive and to have more successful communication and to solve our problems if we want to. We can create more harmonious connections with ourselves and between our own thoughts and our actions. So it allows us to mean the things we say and do the things we mean rather than waste our energy today, and to get through our, daily schedule with more ease and efficiency. So it's a perfect time to take on new projects or to tackle existing ones. You'll be able to feel more motivated and driven towards, being successful. On the negative side of this energy, people can be more reckless and impulsive and hasty in their decision making, which can lead to errors or accidents. The mental and physical energy may also cause more restlessness and agitation because, we can feel more physical and more intellectual, spinning with loads of ideas right now. So the key to this is to, write down these ideas, because Mercury and Mars are meeting in a sextile, so a lot of mentalness going on, and our physical drives both working together at this time. So burn off any excess energy in sort of like exercise. But all in all, this transit offers the opportunity for successful communication if we are able to articulate, say, our thoughts and ideas with clarity and precision. So if we've been having any arguments with our partners, finding it hard to say anything that we've been putting off, now can be the perfect time to do it. But watch out for the flip side. Be careful of how you say things to not trigger any sort of verbal or physical violence, or not to become that way yourself. So yeah, trust in your instincts and take action with confidence. And if you harness the energy of this transit today, you'll be able to achieve great things and just push through and make significant progress on your goals or solving any problems that have been facing you for a while. Also, for content creators, talking about and exploring themes related to communication, working with other peoples and taking positive action can sort of like do well. Because this aspect transit creates a kind of harmony between Mercury, which is the planet of communication, and Mars, which is more action orientated, you can inspire your audience to take the initiative to work with others towards their goals, or work with, their thought and action, their subconscious and conscious sides of their own personalities, and communicate effectively with others. So giving tips on how they can do that, how they can tap into what they really want out of life, how they can express themselves better with other people, looking at maybe Marshall Rosenberg's work and non-violent communication, because sometimes it's not the things we say, it's how we say it, and this can turn people off. So talking about how we can communicate more effectively, how we can work with each other in partnership more better, so we can reach our goals more quickly as well. Also, content that focuses on how important it is to learn throughout our life and educate ourselves, taking that responsibility for learning things. Because, we can go to professional courses and get degrees and stuff, but learning is a lifelong sort of like thing. And what I learned from doing the degree myself is that's the foundation to know about any field. We have to research, we have to read books and stuff. So talking about how important it is to upgrade your skills over a lifetime and suggesting how people can do that. And any content that focuses on team building, effective communication tactics, how we can become better public speakers and how we can set goals. And also, just talking about how sometimes we want to start things and be a perfectionist. Like when I started this podcast, I'm still perfecting it. You just have to sometimes throw yourself in the deep end. It took me 2-3 years to get this out, even record the thing. I've known I wanted to do this on my other podcast for a while, but I just overthought it, but now I make mistakes, got a list, I don't really care. You either like my voice or you don't. And sometimes, we just have to be like that, and not in an egotistical way, but just to accept our flaws and just be the best people that we can for ourselves, and just to sort of like love ourselves in positive ways, So producing content that encourages your listeners to take charge of their lives and communicate more assertively and efficiently will do well as well. So yeah. Also today, the Sun makes a parallel to Jupiter. So again, this supports positive growth and abundance, feeling more confident and optimistic about opportunities and the possibilities in your life as well. So when the Sun and Jupiter are in parallel, this means they're in the same declination, sort of like works the same way as a conjunction. So again, as I said, it allows us to take positive action in our personal and professional lives, but also adds to the impulsiveness and overconfidence I talked about earlier. So just make sure you don't take on too much at once, because Jupiter expands everything, because this can lead to burnout or taking financial risks that makes you, lose money rather than earn money. So just be careful in making any hasty decisions, and it's best to take thought out and calculated risks, and to do things that are in line with your personal goals and values rather than what other people tell you to do or what you think you should do right now. Also, because we're talking about Jupiter right now, people can become more overindulgent and do things to excess, amplifying our desire to, be more extravagant and seek more pleasure. So just watch out for that, and feeling invincible, like, yeah, I can do everything, which is kind of good, but we've all got a limit. So just make sure that you're prepared for any negative consequences and that you avoid them by being more cautious and self-aware and being more mindful of your limitations, and just to avoid making impulsive decisions right now, because this energy of the Sun making a parallel to Jupiter expands the Mercury Sextile to Mars. So just watch out for that as well. But all in all, this energy supports us expanding our horizons, acquiring new knowledge, and just being more positive about life in general. The Sun makes a semi-square to Saturn as well. So again, this may bring various obstacles and restrictions, because we're talking about Saturn here, so it brings a challenge to the energies of today. But with hard work and patience, you can overcome these difficulties, and with self-discipline as well. Again, this energy is supporting us working towards our goals and overcoming the limitations that always come our way when we are, sort of like trying to get things done. It can cause difficulty in decision making and communication, which is good because it can slow down that impulsiveness as what the Jupiter energy is bringing and the Mercury Sextile Mars is bringing as well, reminding us to take small steps towards self-improvement rather than taking those large leaps that Jupiter can make us think we can take. But it's best to go slow and steady, because it always wins the race in the long term. And we've all read of people who get money quickly and use it. I'm not saying it's not good to get money quickly, but sometimes we have to have that level of maturity to keep the things that we want in our life as well. So sometimes getting things slowly and learning from our failures, and as we keep on failing, we learn the skills like perseverance and keep on trying. So this helps us to keep our success when we eventually get it as well. So be mindful during this period to avoid burnout and to prioritise self-care, meditation and relaxation techniques if you do feel, stressed and anxious, and practice patience and clear communication. So this can help you avoid any misunderstandings that may come up as well. So it's important to note that while the Sun's making a semi-square to Saturn, that allows for serious reflection and for us to evaluate our life goals and, our priorities, which is good. So it slows down that Mercury Sextile Mars energy and the Sun's parallel to Jupiter energy. So all in all, these transits can strengthen our sense of taking personal responsibility and committing to the things that matter the most to us right now, to sort out our priorities and to work hard to overcome any challenges that may come today, giving us a chance to grow more stronger and wiser and to get a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. So yeah, that was the daily scope for the 8th of April.